Basa el homenaje en mi emoción más profunda. Hoy y siempre, con la música que está aquí, en Pablo.
The Pete Bjorn song though.
Showing wild, friends are all there. Sense of relief from where I'd begun. So wave crashes in, taken by it. Places I don't know could even exist. A separate occasion for mishandled times. Tough boy we sworn, leave them behind. Taking small steps, ease my mind. If you want more, just give me a sign. Yeah, give me a sign. Sits still like a picture on a frame. To believe I was told to go on like nothing occurred, nothing was wrong. Now I'm confused 'cause of your lies, skeptical yourself constantly cry. Call your sweet name, call your sweet name. Every which way, but your answer sits still. Picture on a frame. Think I should know. Everything goes in your little head. 'Cause I'm tired and getting old. Your little gate. I'm tired and getting old.
And the reason that is because we have these military bases. And a lot of Native American Indians, Pacific Islanders, Alaskan Natives, when they come through this town, you know, it really sticks to them so much that they end up staying here. And I really think it's because of our quality of life. So, dancers, let's get ready. Drummer, where's my drummer? So, I really want to ask for you guys' support. We have children, and if you guys want to sit down on the grass, feel comfortable, get yourself a patch of grass. And we're going to use this whole area right here. And today's a special day because we have our children here today. And it's really nice to see this younger generation. And I know you bring your children here, maybe the first time they've ever seen American Indians, and they can actually, and we have crafts over here. We have crafts and all different kinds of things that they can walk away with, something that they can feel and touch. So we have a lot of teachers and a lot of facilitators here. We're also selling fried bread, and fried bread, what I can tell you, fried bread, it's really something that happened by accident. Every culture has a bread, whether it's the Middle Eastern people with their pita bread, or the people down south in Mexico, they have the tortilla, corn, and flour, all different types of breads that every ethnic group uses, and it's a staple. So the story goes that when the government would issue out food boxes, in that box was flour, sugar, salt, baking powder, and lard. So the way it goes, Grandma just looked at this, and being an American Indian, I mean, what am I supposed to do with this? I usually hunt buffalo and we eat that, you know? Or deer, or we couldn't do that anymore. So Grandma just put everything together in the bowl. She put the bit of the flour,
I see you. Hurry up.
salt, and sugar, and just did it by taste, made this dough, and then she rolled it up and she put it on the skillet. Oh, it came out pretty good. Didn't die. Then she tried to put it on the coals. A lot of different tribes still cook their fried bread on the coals. It came out good. But then when she heated up the lard and she put that dough ball, the dough into the... So you know, folks, we've got a lot of healthy people out there, health conscious people. Something magical happens to anything you put in hot grease, hot vegetable oil, hot lard. We don't use lard here, we use the best vegetable oil we can put there. We haven't tried peanut oil yet, or olive oil, but we've been experimenting. We've tried to get as much healthy as we can. So that's how it came to be. So every powwow, every festival, every Indian market you go to, there'll always be a fried bread booth. And they do all kinds of things now. Just like the tortilla or the pita bread, you can make a taco out of it, but you can put a frankfurter or batwurst or sausage or hamburger meat, all different types. Now, we had a comment last year about our meat mix. They were saying that the fried bread's Native American, which really it's not. It's something that came into be like the pizza did for the Italians. And they said that the meat was not American Indian, picadillo. And I said, well, no. I got my books, the Smithsonian. I'm a member of the Smithsonian, particularly the National Museum of the American Indian, and the recipe book. It is a South Central and Mexican because the potatoes come from Peru. So there's a lot of things that American Indians have contributed to the world. Imagine what it would be like without corn or chili or strawberries, sweet potatoes, popcorn, all of these things. Lacrosse. A lot of people didn't think that the American Indians invented lacrosse, invented the game, and to learn. So what we try to do here is re-educate people, and particularly the children, so they can get exposed. You know, we dress like this. This is our, I guess, our Sunday go-to meeting clothes. We like to dress up, different feathers, different colors, and most of all our outfits we make ourselves. We have a lot of different people in our community. They make things, and that's why we have the crafts. We want the kids to do things with their hands. There is no Nintendo going on over here. You know? Even though you see the kids, there's no Skyping or Facebooking or Spacey, or whatever you call it. I can barely check my emails here. But American Indians Alaska Native Pacific Islanders, indigenous people, we're just like anybody else. I dress like this is my teepee, but I live in a house and my kids play Nintendo and we eat pizza. So we're just like, and we're able to perform for you. Now this performance we do it in the street, in the grass, but one day, hopefully one day we can maybe do it at a big theater like Lila Cockrell or the Water places that we can use the lights and all these different things. So, you can visit our website and see some of the things. Our next big event is going to be an Indian market. We have 5 missions in San Antonio, starting with the furthest south is San Francisco de la Espada. Further up is San Juan Capistrano. The Queen Mother Mission, Mission San Jose, and Mission Concepcion, and the final mission that's right down here. What's the name of the mission right here downtown? Oh, yes, it's commonly known as the Alamo. You are correct. You get a free strawberry. Go to the booth, they'll give you a free strawberry. You get a free. Wise enough to understand that they're watching everything you do. They smell everything around you. They taste everything around you. They touch everything around you. So the children learn very, very quick. So the story, it's my job in my tribe to tell the stories and have them understand. How many of you have elders? That's people that are golden agers that are from 50 years up in the family. Raise your hand. 50 years and up. Okay, that's a lot of people. You're now have been indoctrinated to being a golden ager. You don't have to say senior citizen anymore. I don't like the way that sounds. Senior citizen. I don't know. I like, in our culture we say golden ager. Because there's a division. We have the tiny tots, the little bitty ones, the little kids. And we have the youth. And they have the adult dancers. And then they have the dancers in my category, 50 years and up. Usually there's less competition amongst the elders. And the MCs are always given a hard time because when they line us up to get our numbers, they say, oh, let's get all these golden agers up here. Oh, we've got about 10 of them over here. They all smell like Old Spice and Ben Gay. So they give us a hard time. But we enjoy performing. So this story is about the first people that emerged. And there's a character, a central character named Coyote. And Coyote, he's a trickster, he's a villain, he's a hero, he's a teacher. He does lots of things. So when the people were in the third world down below us, before they came to the fourth world, they were afraid to go up. So they chose Coyote to go up there. And Coyote went up there and blessed all that he saw, the 4 directions. Then later, he called out to first man, kind of like your Adam and Eve, and first woman. And they came to be. And then first woman talked with all the maidens, all the human beings, and they brought out the baskets and laid all the seeds in the earth to grow the grass and the trees. And then first man, with his warriors, with the help of the Creator, created the 4-legged and the 2-legged and the winged, all of these creatures that will provide sustenance for them. And then finally, the Creator saw that the people needed a great animal, a great being, that they could make their homes, their teepees, their tools, their spoons. He created the great Pinwakwa, which is, like up north they say the Tatanka, the great white buffalo. And finally the warriors came to harvest that buffalo and offered. A lot of times when we harvest a creature, we cry, we're sad, because that's our relation. And then the women come. It's always the women putting up the teepees and making the skins in the lodges. And that's the thing about when the Europeans came, when the strangers came to this land, they came from a land where the men were in charge over there in Europe. The men were the kings, and the men were the ones in charge, the chiefs. So when they came here, and they landed here in the strange land, and they saw the men and the women, who do you think they went to see who's in charge? Take me to your leader. Yes, because they came from Europe, they went to the men. See, but they didn't know we had women chiefs. The women were our chiefs. They're the ones in charge. Because sometimes we have an idea, we want to do something, and then we look back at the women and they go, well, we got to keep thinking because they didn't like that idea. So I just want to give you that little tidbit of history. I'm available later on if you want to speak and talk. So we're going to start the show.
Gününe denk geliyorsa Cuma gününden yatıyor abi. Siz nasıl maaş takip ediyorsunuz? Kaç 30 milyarla iddiaya girersen şimdi çekelim makineyle bakalım. 30 milyar iddiasını şu anda gösterelim. Yapmazsa alırım. Bak yaptıysa 30 milyar alırım. Yapmadıysa sana 30 milyar veririm. Listen to your woman, but not closely.